Hey guys, welcome back to the Super Advice YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Jeremy and we are about all things financial, but more importantly, helping people understand so they can get ahead financially. Help me get out of debt. There must be some tricks. Debt is an absolute passion of ours, because we are watching it drag down society, essentially. Consumer debt is too easy to get. And I understand why it exists. It's because merchants want to sell their wares, and if no one's got any money, borrow some and then come and buy it. Once you've been sold the item, it doesn't matter. You've got to carry that debt around. But we do have a trick for you. First tip is no more debt. No consolidation loans, no afterpays, no store cards, no credit cards. If you're using debt in that way, you are simply living outside your means, and it will never, ever end well. You are spending more money than you make. You should have a little think about why you're doing that. If it's to keep up with the Joneses, it means you care too much about what other people think. No more debt is step number one. Okay, stop caring about what other people think. Stop spending more than you make. Stop living outside your means. That's the first number one tip. Otherwise, you're always just going to be in this position. Paying back your debt. Number one, I want you to line them all up from smallest to largest. I want you to start setting up the minimum payment, which you probably already do, on all of those debts. And then I want you to use a budget like we talked about in a previous video, and I want you to find a surplus. I want you to cut some things out of your life so you've got some extra money, and then I want you to smash as much as you can on that smallest debt. When it's gone, continue that same payment and as much as you can on the next debt while continuing to pay the minimum on the others. When that's gone, take the collective of all those payments that you're doing and the extra that you can find and put it on the next debt and then the next debt. And it might take you a year, it might take you 2 years or even 3 or 4. But at the end of it, you will be debt free. And this is what's happened. You've learned to budget because you had to create the surplus. You've learned to live without less because you had to. And you've learned to pay back your debts. See, if you get to the end of that, you've got all the spare money now. What we advise our clients to do is start learning how to invest with us. And then now you're taking the money that you were giving to someone else and you're keeping it and putting it to work. And 4 years out of a life, let's say you're 30, and then you come out of debt at 34, you're probably going to live to 90. It's called the debt snowball. Google it or come through to us. We can share it. If you find today's content helpful, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell.